Justin Bieber just wired $31.5 million to the man who discovered him, yet they haven't worked together in 2 years. Why would anyone do that? Picture a floppy-haired 13-year-old in Stratford, Ontario, uploading grainy covers of Neo songs just to impress his friends. One night in 2008, a then unknown talent scout named Scooter Braun falls down a YouTube rabbit hole and freezes. It isn't just good, he's lightning in a bottle. Braun tracks down the boy's school, cold calls his mom, and within weeks is flying Justin Bieber to Atlanta for an impromptu audition in a cramped recording studio. The chemistry is instant. Braun lines up meetings with Usher and L.A. Reid, and by the end of that summer, the shy Canadian teen has a record deal, an army of believers, and a trajectory that rockets from middle school talent shows to world arenas in less than 2 years. One Time, Baby, and a dizzying parade of sold-out tours turned Justin into the youngest global superstar since Michael Jackson. Behind every screaming crowd sat contracts, advances, and IOUs, numbers that grew as fast as the fame, and that's where the very first cracks began to form. By early 2022, Bieber's Justice World Tour looked unstoppable. 200-plus dates, stadium-sized merch projections, and a reported $40 million advance from promoter AEG Presents. Tickets vanished in minutes, but midway through the first leg, the pop machine sputtered. Justin's face went numb, later diagnosed as Ramsay Hunt syndrome, and shows started dropping like dominoes. Each postponement forced arenas to sit dark, hemorrhaging cash. Behind the scenes, accountants panicked. AEG wanted its money back now. According to multiple outlets, Braun's Hybe America cut a breathtaking $26 million check to plug the hole, temporarily shielding Bieber from a breach of contract. Insiders say that bailout came with strings. Justin would repay Hybe over 10 years plus standard commissions. Rumors suggest he made exactly one installment before radio silence, and that's when whispers of a full-blown breakup started to echo across the industry. On July 10, 2025, the internet blinked and a single headline detonated across every feed: Justin Bieber to wire Scooter Braun $31 million effective immediately. Multiple insiders told TMZ, People, and Cosmopolitan that the deal was stitched together in near silence after 18 months of legal sparring. The math is brutal. $26 million to repay the Justice Tour advance Braun's Hybe empire floated, plus $5.5 million in outstanding commissions, a haircut on the $11 million Scooter originally claimed, and this caused outrage. The whisper alone sent fans into meltdown, half cheering a long overdue payback, half accusing Braun of cashing out on the kid he raised. But the real plot twist landed less than 24 hours later. At midnight on July 11th, billboards in LA glitched alive with one word: swag. Minutes later, Bieber dropped his surprise 7th studio album online, 21 tracks of raw R&B confessionals, 0 featured producers from the Braun era, and songwriting credits that listed only friends, his wife Haley, and, get this, Justin himself on every cut. But it doesn't end there. Then came the moment no fan saw coming. Scooter Braun, the same man just wired $31 million, posted a midnight Instagram story blasting swag at full volume, captioned simply, "Proud of you, kid, this one's beautiful." So where does a $31 million check really land in the ledger of pop culture history? In one column, it closes a debt that started with a teenage dream and ended in corporate fine print. Bieber walks away album in hand, label-free, and louder than ever about owning his masters. Braun pockets a monster repayment, keeps Hybe's investors smiling, and reminds every would-be star that favors don't come cheap. Would you cut a life-changing check to an ex-boss to keep the peace? Or would you fight it out and risk your legacy in court? Drop your verdict below.